have some weights ready to go if you are using weights today, but you don't have to use weights. Today we'll do kind of business as usual, do some breathing, a little bit of warm up, and then we'll move into our weightlifting portion, and that will take us into our high intensity interval training. So if you are ready to go, oh, and also make sure you have something to drink today, a little sip of water. All right, so just take a moment to get connected to your breath, settled in your space. I'm going to back up here and just notice how deeply you can breathe as you inhale and exhale. I have cat fur on my legs. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. As you exhale, just let go of any distractions, letting go of the rush to arrive. You have arrived. And now just allow yourself to become present. And as you inhale and exhale, maybe you have an intention for your practice today. So just take a moment to acknowledge any goals that you may have, as well as anything that may distract you from those goals and intentions. With a deep breath in, just let those distractions go, letting go of anything that stands in the way of you and your intention. On your next breath in, give everything a good squeeze. Just tense and squeeze. Squeeze your hands into fists. Lift your shoulders up into your ears. Squinch everything in toward your nose. And then exhale and release and let go. If that felt good, you can do it again. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, release. And then one more time. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, release. And then maybe just roll the shoulders around or up and down. Maybe one side only, or both sides at the same time. Good. And then take another breath and maybe let your hands float up in front of you. And as you exhale, press your hands back behind you. And again, inhale, hands float up. And exhale, hands press back. And just do that two more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Maybe this time lift your hands up towards your shoulders. Doesn't have to be high, so only as high as you like. And exhale back down. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. And then just allow your hands to rest on your legs and take a moment just to simply breathe. Created some space by moving the shoulders around and moving the arms. And now just allow your breath to fill that space. So as you inhale, imagine you're blowing into a balloon, expanding in all directions. And as you exhale, just let all of that breath go. And at your own pace, so when you want to inhale, just inhale. Keep breathing in and in and in. Maybe pause at the top of that breath. And when you're ready to exhale, squeeze that breath out. Just actively squeeze and release that breath. And do that one more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale. And as you exhale, you're accessing the muscles of your core, using those muscles to squeeze that breath out. And this time, as you inhale, let your eyes and nose look upward. And as you exhale, let your eyes and nose look downward. And again, inhale, eyes and nose look up. And exhale, eyes and nose, look down. And one more time, inhale and exhale. When your chin is down towards your chest, just pause right there, breathing into the neck and shoulders. And on your next inhale, just gently rotate or rock one ear towards the shoulder. And exhale back down. And inhale, maybe towards the other shoulder. And then exhale down. And just one more time. If you notice any tension or tightness, don't try to force anything. Just moving within your own comfortable range of motion. And other side, inhale and exhale. Now your chin is down. The next time you breathe in, slide your elbows back behind you as your eyes and nose look up. And then as you exhale, slide your fingers towards your knees. We'll do that again. Inhale, elbows slide back, eyes look up. And exhale, fingers slide towards the knees and use that active breath, squeezing the breath out. And then inhale, really filling the belly, the ribs, the chest. And exhale, connecting to your core as you slide your fingers to your knees. Good. Let's return to center, and this time bring your elbows into your waist, palms facing upward. And here we'll just open the hands and come back to center. So just a little gentle closing and opening of the arms here. You could do one side only or both sides. It's like you're holding a cup of tea in the palm of your hand. Good. And just find your own pace here. Just sort of a nice, steady, slow in and out. Good. Just about 10 more seconds. Good. All right. This time, reach forward and crisscross and then pull. Reach forward, crisscross, and pull. And right now, we're just taking this slowly, just waking up those muscles in the back of the shoulders, upper back, and the chest. Good. Now your hands can be open. This can also be in a fist. If the crisscross becomes uncomfortable, you can also punch and pull. So this is another option here. Good. Just about 10 more seconds. Good. Last one. Bring it in. And now let's reach up to your highest high, touch your legs, and reach down to your lowest low. So you'll touch the legs in between, reach up and down, up and down. We'll be coming back to this exercise later on. So right now, just kind of notice how high can you comfortably reach? How low can you comfortably reach? Can always do one side only, right? Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Good. All right. Now let's do a little wood chop. So let's go from shoulder to the outside of the leg. Just kind of warming up the muscles that help us create this movement. All right. Now, if it is an option, you can go the other way, shoulder to leg. Good. And then we can also go up and down. Good. 3 more seconds. One. Good. All right. Now let's come back to our punches, and then maybe you can do alternating punches, or both arms or one arm. So alternating punches or both at the same time. 7 more seconds. All right, now let's do a little bit of skiing. Good. Now you can keep on skiing or you can go into a bit of a run and then add in some punches and then go back to running or skiing and then go back to punches, single arm or both arms, and then go back to running or skiing. Good. One more set. And then run or ski or both. Good. All right, let's do a little bit of rowing the boat. So you can either row the boat across, like you're making kind of a figure 8 motion here. You can also row your boat forward and back, and you can reverse that direction. So any of these options, any kind of rowing motion, can mix it up or stick to what works best for you. All right, we've got about 5 more seconds. Good, last one. All right, let's turn the palms to face up. And it's like you have a ball or 2 balls or 3 balls or 4 balls. You're tossing them up in the air. And here you can really play with the intensity. If it's closer to the body and right here at the center, it's a little less intense. The more you start to reach out on a distance, out on an angle, down or up, you start to increase that intensity by changing the variety of movements and just challenging our balance here, right? So tossing, 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 any direction, all around you. Good. Got about 10 more seconds. All right, now let's climb the ropes. We have a rope right here. We're going to climb up that rope, either hand over hand, one hand only. Okay. You can either kind of squeeze and release the hands or keep them just comfortably open, pulling down with the fingers. And right now, we're not trying to go to our highest intensity. This is just our warm up, getting everything awake and moving, warming up the muscles. Good. Got about 20 more seconds. It's an option for you to add in the knees or the feet at any time. Feel free to add that in as well. All right, last one. Okay, elbows in. Let's go back to our crisscross pull, and this time we'll go just a little bit faster. Now that we had a moment to practice and you know which way works best for you, you can speed it up just a little bit. Good. About 30 more seconds. Good. And now let's go back to rowing the boat. Again, you can go across the body or in front of the body, stirring in either direction or all those directions. Good. You can mix it up if that is available for you, or just pick your favorite. Good. We've got about 20 more seconds. All right. And now let's go back to our reach up, reach down, and just kind of find your own pace and rhythm with this. You can go faster than me if you want to. You can go slower than me if you want to. Notice your breath. Find a good rhythm of breathing that supports your movement. Good. 5 more seconds. All right. That's it. Okay. So we take about a minute to transition to our weights. Have a sip of water if you want to. Hydrate. Prepare. And then today I am using these 3 pound weights. You can use 3 pound, 1 or 2 pounds, 5 pounds. If you've been doing this for a while, if you would like to use heavier weights, that is fine. Just using what is comfortable for you. And then once you have your weights, I'll let everybody just kind of get settled. If you have your weights, you can just circle your arms up and down. If you're not ready yet, that's okay. We're just giving everybody some time to get settled. Good. And then go the other way if you're circling around. Okay. So let's bring the elbows in, coming into our ready position. And if you're ready, open the hands and come back to center. So open and close. And again, we're not trying to go fast here. So this isn't about speed. This is more about tempo, staying really connected to your body here as you move the weights. Good. Now, if it's an option for you to turn the palms to face in, you can try that variation as well. If your weights feel too slippery holding them this way, then go back to palms face up. Good. We've got just about 5 more seconds. All right, last one. Okay. So take a moment, just kind of roll it out and check in with your shoulders, your neck, and then come back to your ready position. This time we're going to lift the elbows up and squeeze the elbows in. So it's a lift and a lower. You can do one side only. You can also alternate sides or both sides. So whatever is your best option. Once you feel warm, you can also extend your arms out. If that gets too heavy, bend your elbows again. Okay, so we're about halfway through. If your weights are heavier, you'll probably move a little bit slower. If your weights are lighter than mine, you might be going a little bit faster. But speed is not the goal here. Good. Got about 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. Let's bring the arms down now. Lift one arm or both arms in front of you. Palm is facing up. Just giving that weight a good solid foundation here. Good. I'm showing alternating. You can do both at the same time. And we're halfway there. And we're not trying to go any higher than the shoulder. Definitely no higher than that. It can be lower. It can be right here. Good. Two more. Last one. All right, arms down. This is a bicep curl. Either one arm or both. Doing great, y'all. Notice from time to time if you are wandering away. It's easy to kind of check out, start thinking about other things, or halfway through. So whenever you notice yourself kind of traveling through time in your mind, come back to your body, notice what's going on, notice sensation, feel yourself getting stronger. You might feel like fatigue sometimes, but that is how we build muscle and strength. Good. 3 more seconds. That's it. Okay. Now we have triceps. You can extend those hands back behind you or above you. And then we also have our isometric tricep exercises by pressing down into your seat, like you're trying to lift yourself up. Or if you're back at the back of your chair, you can press your elbows into your seat. It's a little press and release. Okay, so find what works best in your body. We've got halfway there. We're about 30 seconds in. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right, round one is down. So take a moment to take a break if you like, have a sip of water, and we'll start here in about 10 seconds. All right, here we go. When you are ready, come into your ready position. Start when you're ready, opening and closing. Hands open out towards the side of the body. And again, nothing is forced. You just are looking for that natural range of motion. All right, we are halfway through. You can rotate that palm to face in if that's an option for you, or just keep your palm facing up. Got about 3 more seconds. Last one. All right, now we have our lateral raises, raising out to the side. One side only, or alternate, or both at the same time. The arms can be bent, they can be straight. Doing great. We're halfway through, a little more than halfway. And just pace yourself. Find a nice steady tempo that gives you power and control. Good. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. Arms down. Lift and lower one arm or both arms in front of your torso, in front of your body. And palm is facing upward. 'Good. We are halfway there. Three more seconds. And that's it. Awesome. Okay. Bicep curls. This can be a hammer curl this time if you want a new variation, or go back to the first variation, turning the palm upward as you lift and lower. You can do both at the same time, one side only, or alternate. We're halfway there. Doing great. 5 more seconds. All right, moving on to triceps. Listen to your body here. Pick the movement that is best for you in this moment. All right, we are halfway through. Fifteen more seconds. Last one. All right, we get a little break here. Take a moment to check in. Hmm. Okay. Have a sip of water if you need to. You can stretch whatever needs some attention. And then when you're ready for our final round, just come into your ready position. Don't rush to get there, but when you're ready, you can go ahead and begin. Again, that palm direction is up to you. The palms can be facing up or they can face in. Good, we're halfway there. Almost there, 15 more seconds. Last one. Lovely. All right. This is our lateral raises. So lifting and lowering out to the side. Elbows can be bent or the arms can be straight. Remember, any of these exercises can be done with or without weights, increasing or decreasing the weight as needed. We're halfway there. Good, doing great. 10 more seconds. All right, and here are deltoids. That is the front of the shoulder here, lifting and lowering. Front raises. That's the muscle of the shoulder around the front of the shoulder, connecting into the arm bone. It's important for these deltoid muscles to be strong, all of our muscles of our arms and shoulders, obviously. But this gives us power. We've got 30 more seconds to go. It also helps to stabilize the arm bone and the shoulder joint. All right, doing great. 10 more seconds. Last one. All right, now we've got bicep curls, maybe a new variation. This time you can open out to the side, keeping the upper arm bone into the body. Now, this is just one variation. You can always go back to the first one, which was the traditional bicep, right? And then we also have the hammer curl, palms facing in. And then this variation out to the side. Good. We're halfway through. Three more seconds. Last one. All right. These are our triceps. So pick the exercise that works best for you today. Some days are different than others. Good. We are halfway through. All right, 3 more seconds. Last one. All right, you're done with these. Now, if you're using lighter weights, you do have the option to use the weights during our high intensity interval training as well. There are some movements that aren't necessarily as appropriate to do with weights. You know, we don't want to injure ourselves. However, you can play with that. So if there are some things that you want to do and you want to add a little bit of weight to that, feel free to experiment. Okay. So we've got about 30 seconds to just kind of prepare ourselves, and then we'll start with some higher level activity. And the invitation is for you to go to your highest intensity, whatever that looks like and feels like to you. And then in between, we'll take about a 20-second break. So we'll have 40 seconds of movement, 20 seconds of a break. Okay. All right, so when you are ready, we're going to start with a little skiing. This can also be running. So, running or skiing. For those of you that have the option to add in the knees and the feet, certainly add that in as well anytime it is appropriate. Okay. All right, so speeding up that intensity, you can go faster than me, so don't try to match my intensity. You want to challenge yourself to go to your highest intensity. So that can mean going faster, making bigger movements, maybe leaning back a little bit. We've got 3 more seconds, two, one, and rest. All right, shake it off. Anytime in those rest periods, you can have a sip of water, you can stretch it out. All right, so preparing for our next exercise. This is reach up and down. Reaching up, reaching down, again to your highest high and your lowest low. Tapping in between. 15 more seconds. 5 more. Last one. Excellent. All right, a little rest. I like to shake things off. Now, if you want to keep moving, maybe come back to some walking or some jogging or some skiing, just a lower intensity while we wait for our next exercise. We've got 3 seconds. Let's turn the palms to face down and let's dribble a little ball, or maybe we're playing those bongos today, depending on your mood. If you like playing music, if you like playing sports, good. Really, that downward pressure, creating that internal intensity. Good. Pressing, pressing, maybe pressing out, maybe pressing up. 3 more seconds. Good. And rest. All right. Nice. Always good to check in with your breath. So if you notice yourself kind of holding your breath while you're moving, nice deep breath in and out while we wait. All right, let's chop some wood. We're going to chop up and down on this first set. Now, again, feel free to alter this in any way. You can also always replace one exercise for another. As long as you're moving, that's what matters. Good. About 15 more seconds. 3 more. 2, 1. That's it. Very good. All right, take a breath. Shake it off. Have a sip of water. Also, sometimes a little squeeze, release is a nice way to just kind of let go of excess tension or energy. Okay, let's catch some flies. So here we go. Catching those flies. Spring is coming. We're going to have all kinds of flying creatures around. Maybe we're catching butterflies, fireflies, lightning bugs. I guess sometimes we call them fireflies, don't we? So any kind of fly will do. Good, keeping it moving. About 10 more seconds. You can either scoop it in, sort of scooping in towards your belly, in towards your chest. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Let's take the elbows up now. Get ready for a little speed punching. Our hands will stay really close to the chest. We'll stir it up. Keep those elbows lifted. And even though you're stirring, you're also punching out. So think of that punching bag hanging right down in front of your chest. So you're punching out, 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 winding up for that next punch. Good. Now maybe it's kind of moving around. You can move around with it. So you still have your hands at your chest. You're just moving your hands around with your body. Good. We've got about 5 more seconds. And that is it. Very good. All right, check it off. Okay, nice breath here. And let's prepare now with our elbows in, getting into our ready position. And this will be a crisscross and a pull. Crisscross, pull. Remember, you can always leave out the crisscross. And that would make it a punch and pull or a reach and pull. You don't have to have your hands in a fist. So crisscross or reach or punch. Got about 5 more seconds. Last one. Shoo, very good. All right. Take a breath, sip of water if you need it. If you want to keep moving, take it down to a light jog or walk. All right, let's climb some rope now. So we have that rope right here in front of our chest. Here you can pick up that pace, going faster. It's an option for you to lean back a little bit. You can lean. At 10 more seconds. Good. All right, take a little break. Hmm. Roll it out. Have a sip of water, and then prepare for our next exercise. Okay, this one is a punch up and punch out. Punch up, punch out, up and out. And again, you can do something different. So check in, alter it, find a new variety. Can always do one side or the other. Maybe lean back a little bit if you're not right back in your chair. Maybe a little tiny hinge back. And let's do 3 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. All right. Okay, so coming back around to repeating some of these exercises. This next one, we'll go back to dribbling the ball or playing those drums. Here we go. Again, adding in that variety is going to increase your intensity. Leaning, maybe pressing up, pressing out, lower down. Good. About 5 more seconds. All right, let's take a little break. Well done. Maybe you're getting a little warmer. Might notice your heart beating a little bit faster now. All good signs that you are increasing your intensity safely and efficiently. Okay, let's go back to our reach up and reach down. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. So next, let's row the boat. We've got about 8 more seconds to prepare. If you want to get into a rhythm, you can go ahead and get a little early start. And here we go. Going fast, going slow, picking up the pace as it feels comfortable for you. So I'm showing across the body, can also be right here in front of the body. Good, keeping it moving. Ten more seconds. And three, two, one, and rest. Very good. All right. So next we're going to go to our speed punching. If you want to get yourself into position, whenever you're ready, you can just start a little warm up, get warmed up here. And three, two, one, here we go. So either just staying right here, grounded, steady in your seat. If you want to move around with a little bit, you can start to move. Maybe you can imagine you have an opponent, you were dodging, punching and dodging. Good. Got about 10 more seconds. And three, two, one, and rest. Very good. Okay. So for this next one, we'll be chopping wood. If the first option going up and down is better for you, you can start there. If you like to go across, you can go from shoulder to hip. So pick whichever one is better for you. Good. Now, if you're going straight up and down, keep going in that direction. If you're going across and want to change sides, you can switch sides, shoulder to the outside of the other leg. Three, two, one. That's it. Very good. All right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Squeeze all that breath out. Stay connected to your core. Stay present. All right, get ready to catch some more flies. Here we go. All around you. It's like you're scooping them in. You've got a big basket here in front of you. 15 seconds. Now you can add in the catch with a fist, catching and squeezing, or keeping those hands open. For three, two, one, and rest. Very good. All right. Come down on the home stretch, getting close. Okay, this time let's reach up and reach down. Reach up, reach down. 15 seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Very good. All right. Okay, maybe have a sip of water if it's been a minute. Maybe check in with shoulders, arms, neck, jaw, face. All right, let's row some boat. So here we go. You can row across or in front, picking your direction. Get into your flow. Good. I've got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it in for a quick rest. Maybe have a sip of water. For our next round, we will go for a full minute. Okay. And we'll do a little medley of all the things. So let's start with catching some flies. And then let's play the drums. And let's climb the rope and row your boat. Let's cross pull. Reach up, reach down. Good. And some speed punching. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a breath and let it go. And maybe roll out one side. You can move to the other side. Good. Maybe give yourself a hug. Walk your fingers back towards your shoulders. And maybe take your hands to your legs and inhale, lift your heart, your eyes. And as you exhale, slide your fingers to your knees. And again, inhale, slide the elbows back. And exhale, slide your fingers to your knees. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And come back to center and take a breath in. Let your palms lift up and exhale, press back and inhale up and exhale back. And one more. And then give everything a good squeeze as you inhale. And let something go as you exhale. And just allow your palms to rest upward. And take a moment to move into stillness, connect to your breath, connect to the effects of this practice on your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. If there's anything you'd like to leave behind before we move back into our day, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Big breath out, let something go. And move back into your day with peace, grace, strength, and joy.